coping quite well with it today. Nearly done.
Why does it say a tick on this? How do I open it? How do you open these?
I don't know. It's not a good sign if we can't even open it, but.
Welcome back to our video, guys. Today,
What, Vicky? Mama says when she looked after you when I had baby, you kept going, like, subscribe.
Or maybe I'll subscribe to our video time. Today, please.
My oldest son.
Okay.
And my youngest son.
My youngest son.
He's 4 weeks today, but he'll be a month in a couple of days. You're not a son, you're a daughter.
I told him.
You're doing ever so well. It's not you though, them screws are difficult.
But they're in enough to secure it.
I'll try and tighten them here, but that last one you did,
But I need to put this one.
I find it as hard as you.
Put it on there.
Oh, did it snap onto the end of it?
No, it snaps onto that wing there.
Oh, yeah.
We need
This is where Pudge is up to. He's currently doing the little cylinders, look. It is hard. The cylinders are going the base, look. It is hard. There's been a few frustrating moments, but he's cracking on with it. I'm no use. I don't understand it at all. I'm only here for tightening screws, but the screws are really hard in this, and for moral support. But I said he didn't have Pudge, you're doing ever so well. I wouldn't have got this far. He's got about 10 more minutes for bed, but I reckon a break would do you good, Pudge, and then he picked up in the morning.
Yeah. I'm going to leave it on the table.
We'll leave it on the table. And Bod and Pinky not fiddle with it, will they? Because they'll be in bed. It's the next morning, look. He's got it. We're getting there. He's got it moving, look. It's alive!
Por favor.
We've had to cut all these tubes and put them on them pistons.
I'm going to press.
Oh, well done.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, I'm ready. Ah! He's nearly done. He's got 3 more components to put in, but look. Oh, well done, Pudge. And he's done it all himself. I helped a bit with the measuring the tubes, and I screwed in a couple of screws. But other than that, he's done it all himself. The light's a bit rubbish. And move around, yeah. Ah, well done. There's my baby. He's 4 weeks old now. And there's Pudge Lipo. He's done it apart from the grabber on the end, because the grabber on the end kept falling apart. So we're gonna have another go in a minute. But you've got it working, haven't you? It's just, he's very worn out and stressed, but it's worth it. Look what you've done. I'm so proud of you, Pudge. Oh, well done. See? I know it's been a bit frustrating at times, but it's nice to all goes well. Well done.
I have to cross my hand with it. It's like you could triangle a hand.
Clever, isn't it, Bod? The gripper hand bit goes on the end, look, but we haven't got that bit on just now. We're going to try attempt in a minute, Bod.
Can I see what that one does? How it pushes it up.
Oh, it's so clever.
Shame the turning mechanism don't work.
No, well that's not your fault. That was that screw, wasn't it? And I'm hoping when Daddy gets up he'll help with the screw. The rest works though. Done an excellent job. Grab her on. Let's see if it works. She kept falling off before. That's not your fault, Pudge.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Oh, brilliant.
Right.
You're picking my tea towel up.
It can't.
We're calling him Lemon. He's Lemon.
Well, he keeps going lemony when he's grumpy, not you, baby?
Call Keith down low.
I said, don't touch the plates. Oh, don't overfill it. Just scrape a bit off and put it in the next one. Hopefully it'll be.
I'm wearing these gloves so I don't burn myself. Be cautious and don't twist the toe.
What is it, look?
Oh, a bit longer. They're looking good, but a bit longer.
They don't have the hole. Why do
You can always poke hole through.
Oh, that might be the case.
You gotta put it on straight and just twist it round till it fits. Have you got it? Oh. Camera's down. If it starts spluttering, it's just an airlock in it.
I like doing this.
I was gonna film a video today, but I'm not well. I can't talk and my head hurts. Love it when I feel out. I like to film it when I'm better.
Hodge, can you treat this camera? Hodge? Hodge? I'm not sure. Will you be way back? Because he's my favourite. Hodge, so you can yeah! Damn it! No. You don't want to. What order you want?
Would you like chickens out? They can only look at snow and I'll go get the feeders. I'll enjoy it while you can. Daddy says it's going to rain in a bit.
Right. Oh, that's all the grass. I see the grass.
Yeah, it's only a little bit of snow, just a smattering.
I don't think I must. Hey!
Sorry, when last couple of times I pressed record, the camera switched itself off, so I'm hoping it won't do it this time. So I've been wanting to talk about homeschooling a dyslexic child for a while, because there doesn't seem to be a lot out there about it that's helpful, that isn't a professional talking nonsense. So I wanted to help other people that may be looking for some help like I am, or you know, just talk about, because this is what we're dealing with, you know, talk about it. But I was thinking, how can I do it in a respectful way? There are some channels that have children with disabilities or that face challenges, and they do it in a really respectful way, like Leilani at Living with Eve's got a daughter with Down syndrome. She does that in a respectful way, and Home Education Journey UK's got a son with autism, and they do that in a respectful way. But it's a very fine line. There are some channels that do not do it in a respectful way. They show things that their kids are not going to thank them for when they're grown up. And there was a woman who did a channel in a homeschooling group I was in, and she was not doing it in a respectful way. She was doing videos of her son distressed and you know, embarrassing challenges and things like that. And once she realised autism videos were getting her views, that's all she was doing. And she changed her channel name to include the word autism as well, which it just left a bad taste in my mouth. But I keep thinking about it. So I thought, how can I do it in a respectful way? How can I face the challenge, show the challenges he faces in a respectful way? And the answer is I can't. Other people might be able to, but I can't, because he wouldn't like it. He gets embarrassed about it, which there's no need to be embarrassed about. It's nothing to be ashamed of, but he doesn't like me filming him doing his reading and writing, which I hardly ever do unless he says I can, because he doesn't like it. So, you know, I have to respect that. I mean, I wouldn't want to be filmed for things that I find challenging either. But what I can do is mention the fact he's dyslexic, and what I can do is talk about the odd random thing without shoving the camera in his face. And what I can do, which I've been trying to do in this video, is show you ways that we encourage him and try and boost his confidence. Because, you know, the world nowadays,
and especially school. If he was at school, everything's so reading and writing focused. You know, it's really not the be all and end all, but it's so reading and writing focused, like it's so much importance put on it. So if he was at school, he'd be doing stuff all day that knocks his confidence, he doesn't feel good about, and there wouldn't be time to do the things that he's really good at to boost his confidence, because they put little importance on things that he's good at school. So we put real effort in to try and give him the opportunities to do things like construction, engineering kits, cooking, practical things. He loves to help, he loves to be capable and practical and helpful, so we let him be capable and practical and helpful, and we tell him how much we appreciate his help and things like that. So we just put a real effort to include the things that light him up, the things he's good at, and tell him how good he is that we're doing them. There's enough people out there that's going to knock his confidence. I mean, he had to leave his taekwondo class because one of the teachers was very like, haven't you got it yet? Haven't you got it yet? Can't you get it in there, kind of thing. And when the main teacher, who's actually quite nice, when he asked me why we wasn't taking Pudge anymore, I told him. And he was, oh, I realised he'd got a learning disability, and I'm really sorry, the other teacher shouldn't have done that. Please ask him to come back. And Pudge won't come back, and I'm not going to make him. I wouldn't want to come back either. That's one of the freedoms of homeschool. He hasn't got to face things like that. He doesn't have to be put in that kind of situation if he doesn't want to be. So, yeah. And he had to leave Cubs and Beavers, because Cubs and Beavers is meant to be like, you know, Scouts is meant to be like outdoor things, playing games and having fun and doing good and what have you. But the new Beaver leaders made it very like school. It became very writing heavy, very reading and writing heavy, and he had to leave there as well. So there's enough things going on out there that's going to knock his confidence. It's our job to protect his confidence and to nurture him. So I'm not giving up, and I've told him not to give up. We're still doing the things that challenge him, but not to the breaking point, at his pace. But we're mostly focusing on things that boost him. I'm going to go now. This is the third time I've tried to film this, and I still feel rough, and I'm all spotty.